I 23F, despise my husband's 29M, new friend, 22F. Hey, Yal, using a friend's ACCT because my partner uses Reddit. Prior context, my partner and I just got married this year. We have been together for almost 6 years now. We own a house together, do a lot of things together, and care deeply about each other. I have never had disdain for anyone my husband is friends with. Except for this new girl, let's call her Jessie. I noticed she commented on a couple of pictures of him and then commented on a lot of his stuff on social media, which raised an eyebrow from me at first. We both have social media presence, with people who simp and do dumb shit, so I figured it was nothing to really be worried about. But then I found out they started talking months after that initially started. They comment on each other's posts all the time, and it feels very excessive, strong in comparison to how he has made friends with other people. I started to notice he started texting her constantly while we were on vacation together, or just us around the house together, even while in our bed cuddling together, and it is genuinely starting to make me angry. I mentioned these things, but he is saying I wouldn't feel this way if she was a man, which is not even true. He is convinced it is. No matter the gender of the person, I would be pissed. It doesn't invalidate my feelings, nonetheless. He's bisexual anyway. He's had a lot of femme-aligned friends. And I never had this gut-wrenching, sick feeling in my stomach to anyone he has talked to in the time we have been together. Every time I see her name pop up on her phone, every day, I want to scream. I never read their messages, I respect privacy, but it is just notifications saying her name on them when he unlocks his phone. I think this is genuinely going to ruin our marriage long term. And call me crazy, but I genuinely predict the future when it comes to shit like this. I think it is a combination of her personality, which he doesn't understand, but her abrasive and edgy statements make me uncomfortable to be friends with anyways. The way my husband is reacting to me absolutely hating her, and how he is trying to defend their friendship, along with how she was talking to me when I was trying to make friends with her. He doesn't see how I thought how she was abrasive and rude to me in our conversations, and it also felt like she was purposely trying to buddy up with my husband the whole time while we all talked to each other. That was genuinely making me angry. Things like how she sent pictures to him directly rather than our group chat and laughing at it with him like it felt like I am purposely being left out of the conversation, if that makes any sense. Trying to one-up me with everything I try to say too. Small little things like that, it's building up my frustration and anger. They seem minuscule, but one after the other I want to explode. I also found it very disrespectful that my husband was changing his online fetish list on a call with both of us there. What the literal fuck? You know I do not like her. This should not be an okay topic to talk about. And literally when I mentioned people in closed relationships, long story short, she does not really care if someone is married or not regarding doing sexual things. This makes me even more uncomfortable knowing she is okay with that in regards to a closed marriage. Even joking about it is not okay. And how my husband thinks a specific fetish is hot and her sending pictures in relation to that specific fetish, along with them flirting right in front of me, really fucking pisses me off how he sees no issue with that. I literally cried in the shower afterward because it feels so humiliating. My husband should make me his number one. I am all about defending women and supporting women, but seriously, this woman feels like she is purposely trying to do something here. I try to blame the guy fully always, but Jesse also knows he is married to me. I feel like both are at fault, but it is easier to take my anger out on a woman I do not know than my own husband. And I am even more pissed that my husband does not see or understand it. They've been friends for less than a month, and there has been more going on that I feel uncomfortable sharing. Jesse might be moving to our town too as well, which I think is going to be my final straw. I am scared, thinking this will keep going on. I cry every time I think about it and start shaking with how sick to my stomach typing this makes me. I just genuinely need some sort of feedback because I think I'm going insane, or I'm made out to be the crazy partner here. I've never done this before and he's making me feel guilty about being uncomfortable with this woman. Throughout our whole relationship, I have never told him to stop talking to someone. But this is my one exception. He says what will stop me from making him drop friends in the future. It always starts with one, he says, but genuinely I wouldn't be saying this unless it was for good reason. He says he reads on Reddit I have a confidence problem or anxiety over him cheating. Maybe it is more triggering because this aligns so closely to a previous relationship where my ex cheated on me with a woman who acted exactly like this, which I have mentioned too. I am confident in myself, and him inferring that I need to work on my self-esteem really fucking hurts. I know I'm hot and beautiful already. And it hurts he doesn't even recognize anything I've been trying to say and makes me feel like the guilty one saying he's not allowed to have friends, as if I am saying that even to begin with. It's more so I would like him to have friends that are respectful to both of us. I gave him an ultimatum at this point, it's either me or her. I really tried to be friends and nice, thinking oh maybe I'm just paranoid, and how I was treated by him and her the whole time makes me furious. I also feel like shit and don't want to be in a relationship with someone who is disregarding my feelings and overstepping boundaries by sharing pictures and sexual conversations with someone I do not like, but I feel like nothing I say really matters. We built up such a great life together, I feel like he wants to dump it all away. Thanks for reading, Yal. I hope you're having a much better day than I am. Much love. Too long did not read. My husband is talking to a woman that I cannot stand and I have no idea how to go about the situation. Good partners listen to your concerns and meet you halfway. Crappy partners make relationship issues your fault and problem and leave you to solve them alone. What did he say after the ultimatum? 6 years and he couldn't understand what you're trying to tell him about how you feel. Honey, please run. This is how I lost my boyfriend. He gaslighted me, then eventually married her. You were together since 17? Too young. Update us please in a few weeks' time. Haha, I remember when I was 19 and had the same freak out over this other female friend. I was young and remember making comments to my boyfriend like, why did she wear that, she doesn't look good, almost wanting him to agree with me to make me feel like he didn't see anything in her. He always defended her and said she looked great. I couldn't shake the feeling in my stomach. They are married now, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy. I know personally that I couldn't deal with this. He should listen to your concerns, not dismiss them. They send stuff to each other about fetishes. And they flirt. Is that normal in your relationship? I'd walk away. I'm not going to beg my spouse to respect me, he would do it if he wanted to. Yours does not. And you've already issued the ultimatum, so you should be prepared to follow through on that. This dude obviously values this girl over you. Find someone who actually values you.